This painting, The Old Port at Menton, was the first time I ever laid eyes on any work of Anne Redpath's. It was in a gallery, and I kept seeing this, what seemed to me increasingly monumental work on one wall, and my eye kept being drawn to it, and then back again, and then back again. I couldn't really take my eyes off it. When I started to look at it, it made me, it sort of excited me, if you could put it that way, in various ways. One was just the fact of the sort of the look of the picture itself, the solidity of the picture. And I get the feeling of maybe it's Mistral time or something like that, but a hot, strong wind blowing across this harbour front area, probably in the middle of the day when everyone's having a siesta. This is my interpretation of it, may be completely wrong. When you look at it, it's a very strange perspective. It's like she's sort of painted it from above, and I imagine Anne Redpath in a balloon somewhere out at sea, looking down on the buildings there. Otherwise, how could she paint it in that way? I know that she was born in Galashiels, the daughter of a Scottish tweed designer, and died in Edinburgh in 1965. She was as well known for her vivid still lifes as she was for landscapes.
With my awful magpie tendency to collect things, I have collected so many objects, round me, that are ready to be painted, as it were.
Rather like Anne Redpath, I'm always acquiring things, bringing things back from my travels, adding them to mementos that are already plastered all over the wall. But it's kind of important to me what I put where. I'm still looking for just the right place to hang my latest Redpath, the blue tablecloth. It's in the objects you collect that you see your own life reflected. I don't think I could live in a house with bare walls.
You see, I travelled abroad quite a lot. Naturally, when I came home, I bought a golden table, golden cups, candlesticks that I've had in France when I was first married, the little baby Christ from Lisbon, a cockerel that was painted, extravagant, all those things in my room. They're a mixture, but they've all been chosen by me, and therefore they live together, I think, quite happily.
Eileen Mickey was her favourite model.
I'm sitting in front of a window at Menton, the back of my head.
Oh, right. Yes,
She rang me up one day and said, I need somebody with a plain face. And I said, oh, thanks very much. So I knew what she meant. Yeah. So I went out and I sat. And in fact, she'd done the drawing at Menton, outside the window. But she wanted a figure sitting in front of it. So I sat for that.
Oh, you sat in a number of pictures for her.
Yes.
There's a lovely picture of you in the chair. And you're always reading. Was this something she asked you to do?
No, it was my stipulation. I was too boring, just sitting doing nothing. So she reckoned I was a lucky sitter for her because I sold well.
Oh, there's Menton. Oh, good heavens. That's the picture I've got.
So it is.
I think it is. Yes, that's right.
Yes.
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 It's lovely to see the artist right next to. I'm sorry, I'm being very sort of self-interested here, but
no,
there it
It's
is. Yes,
nice to see.
Yes, that's where we went and tried to
right.
find out where that was from. And that means so much more to me now.
Good.
Oh dear, that's after her illness, is it?
Yes, I think this is after her second heart attack. First one took place in London at one of our openings at Reed Lefebvre in London. And I went with her in the ambulance to Guy's, and stayed on in London for a bit because, but she was really extraordinarily brave. That's another aspect of her. She was extraordinarily brave about her illnesses, and it was a tremendous, handicap for the last number of years of her life.
Did she keep painting right up to the end of her life?
Yes, she did. And at one time, after one of her coronaries, she had a frozen shoulder, which is apparently quite a common thing, and she couldn't use her right arm at all, so she painted for a while with using her left hand.
there is another way it affected her, is that I think when you become very, very seriously ill with what was really quite literally a life-threatening illness, I think it gives you a real sense of mortality, or your own mortality. And I think that maybe, I don't want to sound fanciful, but I think that there's something about the very, very late paintings that she did, which have a kind of an emotional kick about them, may have been influenced a bit by the sense of threat she had from these heart attacks.
Well, I think an artist's life is really, by the very nature of the temperament of an artist, I think it is a life of contrasts. You would find in the same church, for instance, which interested me, an altar which was gold and silver and purple, almost vulgar in its extravagance, but very paintable. But not far away from it, you would get again a whitewashed wall with a bit of wrought iron and a little black figure. And I found both those things so eminently paintable.